Hello everybody, it's Christine. It's time for a scrapbook process video, and this is my fourth layout with the Color Rush Studios main kit called Home Sewn. And I'm down to, I've used quite a bit of it. I do still have these two full-size pieces of paper here, and I haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet. And then I have some good-sized scraps here. And I don't know, I may end up getting into this. I still have this, and then of course I still have this. Ooh, I might cut these. And then I have these purple pieces. So I don't know about these ones yet, because what I have is these, one of my very first layouts, I cut circles, and I've got these two pieces here, and I'm thinking I'm going to like create like a little ring or something like this. I'm going to pop them up and kind of give a little depth. And I have this picture I pulled out. It's actually my daughter and my mother-in-law. This would have been, we moved out of this house in 2004. So this was probably 2003, because she looks about 5 here. Unfortunately, the date's not on it. And I pulled it out of a box that weren't my pictures. But I'm thinking I'm going to like tuck it kind of down in the corner here. And I don't know yet what I'm going to do around. I still have this little heart doily. So I may bring that in like this, because I think that could be really cute. But I'm also thinking I may put a piece of white cardstock behind this to kind of break that up. But I'm going to have to, like, you know, create a little thing. I'll just make like a square mat that goes behind it is what I'm thinking. Anyway, that's kind of where I'm starting. And I still have to do some thinking. I still have like these little house ephemeras and stuff. So those could be really cute on here, you guys. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's going to be cute. And I still have the little frazzles, the green ones. So I don't know, might use something there. I still have my cork pieces. So I have some things to use here I'm going to have to play with. So let me do a little bit of cutting. I definitely want to make this little white frame here so I don't have to mess with it anymore. Probably put my foam tape and stuff like that. And I'll be back on in a minute. Okay, you guys. So I have already cut my little white cardstock frame mat thing for my black circle thing there. And I've gone ahead and also trimmed down that little needlepoint paper by, I think, a total of 1/2 inch. And then I have taken my distress tool and I have distressed these circles, the inside of the circles. And so now I'm kind of debating on this. I thought to maybe shift the circle for the black over the needlepoint. But when I did that, because I've matted it and stuff, I thought that didn't look too good. I didn't care for that. So it will be centered, but the photo will go toward the left just a little bit. And so I'm kind of thinking about this. Now I'm going to, in a second, I have to mount my photo on white cardstock, you guys. It needed to kind of be separated. In a minute, I'm going to actually cut away because I'll flip over the black little circle one there. And I'm going to put foam up underneath all the edges. I don't do the needlepoint piece. That just goes straight down onto the green stripe. But I'll put the foam up underneath the black piece because I'm going to tuck the photo down here underneath that little needlepoint piece. I'm going to take the heart doily also. That's going to get glued down. Now, y'all, I go and glue this down, and I, of course, get it crooked. And I don't know. I've done it right 1,000 times, and I've done it wrong 1,000 times. And I don't know if I just hold my mouth different when I do it right versus wrong. I couldn't tell you. But anyway, I'm trying to glue this down. I'm going to have to kind of adjust it because it was a little too crooked. I don't mind if it's a little crooked because, frankly, you know, homemade things are not perfect, and that's kind of the charm of them. But if it's too far off, I just get aggravated. So I'm messing with this, trying not to tear it too bad. It gives it a little bit of texture, to be honest with you, because I don't think I get it 100% straight going back down. But I was also just trying not to tear the thing. So anyway, I glue that down or tape that down. I'm going to take foam and put it on the back side of this. And you'll see me in just a second. It's going to be all, I'm going to flip it over here and you're going to see I'm going to use Nuvo glue on the back side of this. I actually use Nuvo glue and ATG because I thought to use ATG and then I get a little bit worried that might fall off of that foam. So I've glued all those down using Nuvo glue. And now I'm going to come along here and add a little bit of Nuvo glue to like the corners and the kind of the exposed pieces that don't have the ATG. And then that's going to go down. And I'll still manage to get that one crooked as well. I thought about, what did I think about? I don't even know, y'all. I was kind of messing with this stuff. I thought about like a shaker pockety type deal, but that was not going to be what I wanted. So I just did the simple, like, you know, dimensional piece thing here. And I can't, like I said, I got it crooked. And I will tell you, it's a little tricky because I did not cut a perfectly centered circle. It's close, but it's not perfect. And so I got a little bit, they're just a hair different sized. And so that threw me for a loop just a little bit, but not so much that it matters. Once I get my ephemera and stuff on there, you don't even really notice it. Okay, so I've got that down. I'm happy with that piece. Now I know that my photo is going to go on there, but I know I want to use that doily too. I still have one more of those, y'all. I have a small one left. I have enough for one more layout, but this is my 4th layout with this collection, and I'm kind of wanting to move on to a different collection. So I'm going to think about it because I do still have a little bit left. I have 2 full sheets, and then you can kind of see what I have going on over there. I have several good-sized scraps. So maybe I'll make one more layout. We'll see. I've got these little houses. I love these little houses, you guys. And I like how they kind of just line up. If I'm honest, the only, is there a real reason that right there almost turned into a mess, you guys? I was trying to put the tape on top of that doily, and that doily that's not going to work. I put the houses on here. I mean, we're at home, right? It's at our house. So in my head, I go, okay. And I say houses. Technically, it's like a tea shop and a postal office, and I'm not even sure they're really houses, but they look like little houses to me. So that's where they're going to go. I'll put one up underneath the little circle, and then I'll put the other 2 on top, and I will add foam underneath the sides of those. And then these little banners here, I'm going to fussy cut these. Not all the way to the color. I leave a little bit of a white outline, but that's going to go down there on the left. And then I love this big, nice, dark needlepoint piece. It's a nice little cluster base. So that's going to go there. I had to cut away for a brief second, you guys. My husband walked in to chat at me for a second, and I wasn't really doing anything, but I had to cut the film up a little bit. So my little houses are going down here. Like I said, you can kind of see that I've added foam there, and then I'll add a really long piece of skinny foam to the side of my blue house there. And in a minute, I'm going to get into the gold florals. And also, I've decided on my title. It's going to be, initially I thought it might be She Loves Her Nana or Loves Her Nana, something like that. But I had no H's, you guys. So it cannot be her anything, she, nothing. No H's are available in my purple letters that I'm going to use. So it's going to end up being Nana Love. And I actually kind of like that because Nana's loving on my daughter. So I thought that was really cute. So I've got my houses glued down. I'm going to take my little gold pieces. Like I said, I kind of laid them there. I have decided that big floral is going to go in the upper left, and I've got those 2 little butterflies, and I'm happy with that. I'm going to use it, my little butterflies. Here's where I'm kind of gluing down this little banner piece. It's just creating a horizontal element on the layout here. I just thought it was cute. Some good colors, that kind of stuff. And I'm going to grab the gold florals in just a second and start kind of poking those in. That's going to go right there. I built kind of a little visual triangle. I actually ended up with one more piece, though, by the title, but I still think it looks pretty cool. So I don't know what I've got going on here. I think I messed with these for just a minute. I think I built 3 of those right there. And then I think to myself, I thought, I better do the title next. So I think I set these aside for just a second because I'm not really 100% sure how I want those to look. And then I thought, you know what? I might need something by the title, so I better do that first. This is where I decided better do the title first. That's a lie. I do this big floral first because I knew that was going to go up there. And I like the little butterflies. I think this looks really pretty. I did swap them. I thought for some reason the pink looked heavier to me, I guess, and needed to go on the bottom. So I'm going to mess with these for just a brief second. I contemplated sequins. I contemplated enamel dots. But again, this had a lot of pattern going on, you guys. I will say this collection has a lot of patterns. There was the green stripe, and then there was kind of the tone-on-tone floral, but everything else kind of had a lot, visual impact. So some of these layouts there's tons of pattern on here, which I do love it. I think the doilies are a nice foil. And I think, it's really active and vibrant, these layouts, but I couldn't really add. I felt like if I tried to add too much to it, it was going to get a little bit overwhelming. So I did not add the sequins or the enamel dots or any of that kind of stuff. So it's going to be Nana. And Love ends up being a little too far to the left. I'm going to have to move it to the right a little bit. It doesn't feel exactly right. But this does help me with my florals. So you can kind of see where I got going on here. My little gold florals. And I'm going to build those up. And then this one kind of comes over here underneath Nana. I'm actually going to add one more piece of, I'm going to cut it out of the pattern paper. It was the second sheet of that little needlepoint piece. I'm going to cut one of the little needle point or embroidery hoops out of it, and it's going to go actually underneath that gold foiling by the title there in just a second. But I do that actually off camera. I think I'll show you in the slowdown, but I'm actually, I thought I was done, honestly, and then I saw that piece of paper laying there, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to cut that out. So you can kind of see it now. It's a little pink embroidery hoop. So there you go. That's what I got done here, you guys. This is a fun little layout with my dark picture, actually, but it looks good. Oh, I added the strawberry, too. I forgot to mention that, too. I added the last little strawberry up there, and I think that looks really cute, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, make sure you check out the link below to the shop. She's going to have some specials and stuff for sign-up. It's a monthly kit. And this was the main kit. I didn't have any extra stuff. It's just the main kit. So everything I've made, you could make with the main kit. Anyways, y'all have a good day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.